Jack's
Hello.
behind his hands right now. I know it.
Here I
Spoiler.
am. Thank you so much for
Unannounced.
joining us tonight, everybody.
Where'd he go?
We are Dicey Decisions. In this campaign, streaming for 2 hours on Monday nights, is Zeros to Heroes, our narrative Dungeons and Dragons fantasy campaign. Who's got a shout out tonight? What are you doing, Juliet?
I was trying to. One of these days, I'm going to figure out how to make a hand thing for Zeros to Heroes. It's going to happen.
Ooh,
0 to...
good. Yeah, do it.
The heroes part is
Oh, 0 to hero.
You guys know what this means?
It's a heart.
Yeah, tiny hearts. I'd never seen that before until the kids were doing it in class.
Yeah, that's the younger generation. What did we do? Millennials.
I'm not gonna disclose that I just learned what that was.
This?
Time. No. The little
No,
words.
I learned last week. So, any shout outs? No?
Shout out to trees.
Oh,
I like
so
that shout out.
important. Yeah.
Trees are
Shout out
pretty
to
dope.
trees. It's Tu B'Shvat, so it is Happy New Year, trees. You guys rule.
Happy
Thanks
New
for
Year,
letting us breathe
trees.
Another year.
Our trees around here are mostly sleeping, but we'll see
Yeah.
them soon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if everyone is finished, let's go into our game. Craghammer. The dwarven city located high in the Cliff Keep Mountains of Taldori has deep roots. Built around mithril mines, this city has long been a place of industry and wealth. However, the mines lead to deep caverns, some of them largely unexplored. Miles below lies an entry to the Underdark, and within it the strongholds of the Duergar, the Black Dwarves, and their city called Emberhold. Few know what may prowl these endless dark passages and tunnels, so far removed from the world above. Yet there must our heroes tread in search of an ancient fortress called Zarzith Kalek, long lost and forgotten. In one of these dank ways, in a place festooned with dusty spider webs, we find our heroes moving quietly, on alert for sounds. The air's heavy, and the only light the dancing flames of torchlight. Outside this glow, the darkness is complete. A heavy blackness that is both cold and causes sweat among those it envelops. The silence seems endless, and every scuff or whisper seems to echo, pregnant with anxiety.
Da da da.
Yeah. So, there's a tiny spider feeling its way along these webs, and the rest of us are moving slowly down the tunnel. I believe we already chose the right-hand side, is that correct? The right-hand tunnel, because it had a 8-pointed asterisk / star scraped into the wall. Okay. All right, on we go. The spider webs do not seem like they're being used right now. They're ragged. They're fairly thick along the walls and up in the corners, but there's a clear pathway down this passage that you're in.
Always spiders. One of these days, once we've defeated she who will not be named, spiders will no longer haunt all of our passageways.
One can only hope it will be squirrels then.
That would be much more fun. I, for one,
everyone.
am all for a future of squirrels in all of our tunnels.
A squirrel-infested tunnel. Would the squirrels even like it down here?
Yeah. I'm sure there are some squirrels who would like it. You know, some rebel squirrels looking to be different than the others. There's always some.
Rebel
Well.
Are
squirrels.
we just going to follow the tunnel until we like? Are we looking for more of those star slime things?
Well, we need to keep our eyes out for any more of the stars. But other than that, I think it's just keep going until we hit something significant.
Oh boy. All right. Here we go.
Yeah. So every once in a while, the torchlight will hit a spider web and it'll curl back and kind of shrink away as it melts and dissolves. If you're not careful with this fire, you could set this whole tunnel alight.
Ugh.
But so far, you've been careful. The next significant thing you see down this fairly straight tunnel you're in, which is descending at a slight grade, a decline, is a sign of a scuffle. There are blood spots on the ground, and there is one shoe, a boot.
Is it a nice looking boot?
It's very old and dusty.
We've seen quite a few of these cultists having become lunch down here. I wonder what
Is it
happened.
that, or
Could
are
I?
they just like naked cultists? Because they seem to be leaving clothing.
Well, I suppose they could have gone on a streaking binge down here, but I suspect they probably just, the rest of them kind of faded with time.
Or
And-
perhaps they
Could I?
transformed into spiders and had no use for shoes.
That is a horrible thought. Horrible thought, Stody. Why would you put that into my head?
And I thought it was plausible.
Oh, not you. It's okay, Rip. You can be a spider. You're a cute spider.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Yeah. I tried to make this one really cute. I wanted to go after the jumping spiders. I like how they wave their arms. You know?
You're pretty cute.
Could I try to use either insight or maybe
What are you trying to do? And I'll tell you what to use.
I want to insight check these tracks. I want to see if I can figure out how many people were involved in this scuffle by looking at it and what information I can just get from looking at it. I have a pretty high insight and I have pretty high survival, and I feel like those are the two most applicable. So I figured I might as well give it a shot.
Insight is not applicable here, but survival for sure. Go ahead and do that.
See if we can figure it out. I've done worse. It's a 14.
Okay. The blood that you see is not fresh. It is black and old.
Okay.
The boot is dusty, and it looks like whatever happened here could have happened a very long time ago. It's difficult to judge how long ago it was, but you know it's not anytime recent.
Okay. Can I tell from the amount of blood if whatever it was would have been killed by this altercation?
It looks like a few splashes, like something got damaged.
Okay.
But all that's left is a shoe.
Okay. Well, it looks like this was a long time ago that this fight happened, and I don't think anybody was too badly hurt. Does it look like maybe someone was dragged off?
It's hard to tell. Spider webs have covered up most of what you're looking at, as if even though these spider webs are old, they happened since this fight happened.
Got it. It was definitely before these webs were here. It's kind of hard to see much of anything with all these webs. They're doing me more harm than good right now.
How long do you think these followers of hers have known what was coming with the sky and the gods coming to Earth? How long have they been preparing?
Well, I don't know. I guess we'd have to figure out why it happened to know if they were ready for it.
Well, they seem to be. I mean, it was pretty immediate that we ran into them first.
Yeah, they seemed pretty prepared for that.
The spiders were prepared, or the cultists?
The cultists.
Okay.
You remember our run-in in the field when we got to speak with that lovely thing?
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, yes, the
But
thing.
for those who don't remember, can we give like some small notes on what exactly was said during that encounter?
Well, I don't know what all was said because I think some of it was said within personal minds. But it did seem perhaps that our identities were compromised. To her directly, at least.
I still don't understand why they are concerned about us. I feel like it was kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy in the sense that because they know about us now, we have to search them. But anyways, that's besides the point.
Well, she kind of grips her the hilt of her dagger and holds it up for Sunny to see. They should be aware of us. We should be on their radar because we are what they should be scared of. Right, Sunny?
Confirm? Yeah, we're very scary. And totally capable.
Yes.
Well, we do have Grim on our side.
Oh, it's very scary. And Rip can be very scary too when they turn into
Yeah, it can be a bear.
Not this particular thing, but some things.
Yeah, no, I've got a new one where I can be like a really big centipede. That one's really cool.
Oh.
My.
Like how big?
Like what?
How big of a centipede?
People sized.
What?
Nope. Mm-mm.
That?
Well, it's only for emergencies. So I wouldn't worry about it. And only me, you know. I'll just look really creepy.
How many legs is that?
I haven't counted. You could help me count whenever I do it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll try and keep them really still. Right now, there's, I think, 8. Yeah, that would be more, but, you know.
8 is doable.
Yeah.
This tunnel's really long.
Yeah, the next thing you do is come to another fork where it splits off into 2 directions.
Perception.
You, without even rolling, you know what you're looking for. You find it on the one headed left, which is descending at an even more extreme angle. Before
Right.
too long, you come to an area that is completely spider web free, except there are scorch marks. There's soot all along the walls. And as you walk, it goes and goes and goes.
A fire?
Wait, were there still a lot of webs too, or was this clear of webs?
The webs are clear. It's just scorch marks.
Looks like someone's torch got the spider webs here.
Hmm. I wonder how fresh it is. Perhaps the scorch marks are still warm. Stony will go over and touch one.
No, it's old,
No.
cold, just sooty. Looked like there was a very strong fire in here, though.
And the spider webs there are no spider webs in this
Correct.
one. It seems that if there were spider webs here, the spiders have seen fit not to reclaim this tunnel.
Or I suppose we could hope that they were all snuffed out by it.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't been paying attention much, but I'm curious to know what the local ecosystem here is. Have I seen any bugs or anything?
Go ahead and do an investigation as you look very carefully and closely. You can do it with help, with advantage, because you can have Cece help you.
Okay. It's gonna be a very high roll anyway. Yeah, that'll be a 22.
Okay. You definitely notice the smell is still lingering, because there's still some soot on the walls and ceiling. You notice some little tracks on the floor through the dust, and there is still dust in here. Dust and old debris and soot and stuff. There are tracks on the floor, mostly looking like insect tracks, very small. But you do see the occasional, not a straight line of prints, but the occasional, like, claw mark that's maybe as big as a fist, like a big dog-sized print.
John, we're getting feedback that your mic is a little bit quiet.
I just saw that. Let me see if I can pull my mic forward a little bit.
Can I
Sometimes
do
it's 'cause
anything
I'm
to
too
try
far away.
and figure out what these marks are from, or are they very clearly from a dog?
Or not clearly from a dog. It's
okay.
just very inconsistent. Yeah, you could roll, I guess a nature check would be the most
Stony will help you.
appropriate. Yeah.
Ooh, all right.
Do I sound better up here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alrighty, that is a dirty 20.
Interesting. Doesn't look like a dog exactly. Does have 4 claws on the clearer ones. The pads that you would see on a dog's foot are sometimes showing up there. Sometimes it looks like one big smushed pad, and sometimes there's nothing, only claws. So it's hard. It's almost every track you see is just slightly different.
Does it look like they're multiple or different creatures that are either different individuals or different types of creatures that are leaving these inconsistent marks, or does it appear to be cohesively one individual whose
Whatever it was
tracks are changing? Yeah.
was walking in a straight line. It wasn't like suddenly in different places.
Okay.
But it's so inconsistent. Like you might see two, and then 30 feet on, you might see one, and then 100 feet on, you might see another one. And so it's hard to tell. But this long stretch covered with soot, you occasionally see these changing prints as you go. And
Are
then, go ahead.
are we leaving prints?
You are leaving slight prints.
Okay. But pretty consistently leaving them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say the floor made of stone is not easy to leave prints on. You can see, since there are 9 of you, right? 9 of you coming down. If you go back and look, there are the occasional scuff marks and stuff. You don't see any like straight up boot prints.
Okay.
And you hadn't been looking before this, so you hadn't noticed any other boot prints either.
Okay.
But with that 20, now that you are searching, you do see that other boots have come down this hall and probably up this hall in the past since the fire.
Okay. It looks like, well, there's been people through here, but also whatever this thing was, and since I'm not super conclusive about what I think is causing the inconsistency, I'm just going to kind of mentally note that myself and not really say anything unless I have an epiphany, and then I'll tell you guys if I figure something out.
Ern kind of turns to their companions walking with the group. So you haven't heard or seen anyone else come down here in the past couple of years?
To the dwarves?
Mm-hmm.
Nay, lass, this is an area that is generally left alone. I'm not sure who would be down here. Certainly not anyone from the mines. Employees, I'm saying. I don't know. The area we came through, that was the last place they'd mentioned that they'd seen activity from cults or whatever. And that's why I brought you this way. Looks like we were right.
It does look like that. Well, at least we're on to something. Everyone, keep your wits about you.
Yes, but now we have to decide which way we're going to go.
We're going in the direction of the symbol.
We're going
Right.
straight.
And that's just for clarity, that's the one with the scorched path or not the scorched path?
It is, yeah. You've been on this scorched path for a while.
I see.
Who's leading the march? Who's going first? You can say a dwarf if you want the dwarfs to lead, or one of them. Yeah.
Sure,
Let's say
why not?
Tompkins up front. Tompkin puts up a hand. Hold. There's something. What is this? And he walks up slowly, and you see on the left side, there's a side tunnel. It looks like a big crack in the wall of this tunnel. Now, the tunnel you're in now is a carved tunnel, clearly by dwarves, made a very long time ago. But there's a big crack in the wall, and he's looking into the crack, and there's something interesting. Come take a look.
Ooh.
Yetta offers
Mhm.
anyone else if they want any torches. He has 2 more if anyone wants any.
Oh, I'm okay. I've got these peepers.
I have night vision too, but a torch is pretty nice.
So
He's
I'm
scared I'll
guessing-
set things on fire.
Stony, do you walk up with your torch to look in?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. As soon as you have light, you can see color. And sitting back about 10 feet deep in this alcove caused by a crack in the wall is a treasure chest.
Hmm.
Well,
Ooh.
that's not suspicious.
No, not at all. Let's see if we can get inside there.
I can throw my
You can
dagger
fit
at
in.
it.
Well, I suppose we could go for it that way.
I mean, I could just try to open it, see if it's locked.
I
You said it's
think
through a crevice. Can people fit through the crevice?
Yeah, you can fit in. It's a big,
Okay,
wide,
yeah.
almost as big as a passage.
I'll
Just
start
use your
walking
magic
there.
hand thing. Just use your magic hand thing. You don't have to touch it. What if it's a trap?
before we do anything, Stony
Yes?
or Rip, I don't know if your spider sense can see this, but can you detect any magic in here?
Um, well, I mean, it doesn't look super magical.
Well, I think
Rip, make
normally...
a perception check while we're standing around. Because
Am I gonna be wrong?
you were carefully watching the tunnel.
I'll never know because that's a 5.
Yeah.
Well,
It looks normal to me. I just, Top Pocket always said if you find a treasure chest in a place a treasure chest's not supposed to be, don't touch it.
I agree.
Or try and drown it first.
Why?
They also said to do that for some reason.
Drown it.
Have some cool jewelry in it. I think we should open it.
yes, well, I mean, normally I would use a detect magic spell, but I am currently spent for the rest of the day. Totally useless. But I can send over my mage hand, perhaps to even see what's inside before we get there.
I
But one
don't.
of the- Go ahead. No, you go.
I don't hate the idea of throwing a little dagger or dart at it first, just in case.
How about
Yeah, mine
this?
comes back.
How about this? I have yet to use this spell today. I have one more spell I have yet to use.
You should probably save that.
No, I've never done it before, and I only get to do it once a day, and I just haven't really had an opportunity to do this. So I figure this would be a good opportunity to try this. I just need about 10 minutes to set up the whole thing here. I'm not really used to this whole process. Thank you, Lady Apithil, for the blessing you have bestowed upon me. I shall call upon that strength now. And so he will start setting up and preparing to cast augury.
Okay.
I shall ask her if it is safe to open the chest, and she will respond with weal or woe. If it is such that a trap or something bad should happen, then she shall respond with woe. But if the action that I am wanting to perform is good, then it shall be weal, which is really good. That's a
Ha!
So as you're setting this spell up, this ritual, you hear the dwarves kind of talking amongst themselves, kind of grumbling. And Tompkins says, "Well, if that's so, anyone have any oil? Just a flask of oil?"
Oh, I have several.
Oh, do you have oil? Well, we
Yeah.
were just thinking, this could be a creature that we've heard of but never seen. It can change its shape. And we're thinking if we throw oil on it and light it a flame, if it is this creature, this doppelganger, this changeling that we're thinking of, then it'll scream and we'll see it. If it's just the chest, maybe the chest will be scorched and burnt.
Rip goes, oh, Epiphany. Before when there were the tracks, sometimes the tracks changed and were a little bit different. So, I mean, could be
Oh.
shapeshifter.
Well, why don't we just go back to Pietta's suggestion and throw a knife at it then? At least
That's a
then there's
great
no
idea,
chance of like
honestly.
burning the stuff on the inside.
So true. Could be maps in there. Maps are pretty good.
Exactly.
Important documents
You shouldn't play
of
with fire.
sorts.
I throw a dagger. See if it responds.
Okay. You know what? I've had these darts in my bag for a while. I'm just gonna throw one of these.
Okay.
And so he just kind of goes, whoop.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Roll to hit.
He hits a nat 1.
Your dart clangs off the wall.
Oh, that was kind of embarrassing. Hey,
Pietta,
listen,
I thought you
I'm
were
a
supposed
little.
to hit the chest. So
Yes,
standing still
Sonny,
in the
yeah,
middle of the room, not
yeah,
moving.
yes, you're so right. I had 15 daggers, now I have 14. I, yep, I'm a little rusty. I'm used to using my big dagger. These little small darts are weird. Okay.
Perhaps
Okay.
we should let Stony finish conveying his. I'm not sure what you would call it, Stony. Yes, that. Maybe we should let him finish that.
Oh my goodness, he looks like you're one of your mother's friends, Sonny.
Oh, I don't like them.
Sorry.
Maybe we should have him do this
It's
more
so
often.
long.
It is entertaining.
That's
He did say 10
true.
minutes. Let's freckle pass a hair down.
Oh, can I use minor illusion around the area where Stoney's doing this and make it look like a stage and like some curtains, so like he's like now performing.
I'm also gonna minor illusion to emphasize whatever is missing through your.
Love it. A spotlight coming down.
Tony is suddenly on stage, although he's oblivious to it. Everybody else, the dwarves are saying, "Oh, very good. That's quite funny. I like it."
I'll keep that illusion going as I sit down and take out a flask of alcohol and start drinking and passing it to the dwarves while we
They
wait.
will absolutely sit down next to you. So, where are you from, lass?
We're all from the same city called Gladewell. Have you heard of it?
I haven't, but is it far from here?
See, now that's an interesting question because I just looked at a map for like the first time the other day, and I didn't quite understand how far we are. I don't really know where we are because we kind of went to a room and then we showed up in another room, and I think it's in a different. Help, Fern. Is it far?
It is quite far from here, yes.
Oh, yes. The answer is yes.
Well, welcome to Craghammer, I suppose. Have you been in the city long enough to see the sights?
Well, we saw the big hole where you could spit over the edge, and
Oh,
we went to.
you weren't spitting, were you?
No, we were told you could if you wanted to, but we
Oh,
definitely did not do that.
you could also throw a brick over the edge, but no one does that either. So thank you for not spitting.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, and
Yeah,
we went to the fighting ring where Pieta fought what's his name?
the guy. Grim.
Balgus.
Yes, them. Where Pieta got in a fight with him. And
Oh, Balgus.
everyone. Focus.
Oh, the champion of the
That's
Iron
right.
Horse Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it myself. And old Beer Run says, "Oh, I've seen him fight before. He's hard to beat. He's a star. Oh, you should see his beard. It's lovely."
It's on Mustache Monthly now. The newest edition.
What's that?
It's this new newspaper that just came out.
Oh,
It's
like a copy.
very sad. It was a big hit and then it just suddenly disappeared. No longer being sold. No idea what
Yes.
happened.
If you get one
Disappear
of
is
the
a strong
flyers,
word. I feel like we could definitely find more editions soon.
Disappeared. Just disappeared.
it's now vintage. It's a treasure if you find something from
You know,
Mustache
there's
Month.
lots of mustaches out there. There will always be a new edition.
The Macarena is currently being performed.
Almost
And
done.
the dwarves elbow each other. Look at them now. Well, there are some places in Craghammer you just got to see. Maybe we can show you
Oh,
all
I
around.
would love that. What are those places? Like for fun or the cool thing?
Aye, there aren't many attractions for tourists, but we can take you down to the bronze works and the iron works and show you the forges and the lava
Oh.
pools.
The one currently trying to dance would love to see a forge, I'm sure.
You do
Oh,
be fortune.
yes.
How long does he take? How long does his performance last?
No idea. This
I've
is the
never
first time
seen
he's
it
ever done
before.
it.
Yeah.
I'd love to put music to it.
It's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
I take out an instrument. Because y'all do remember I actually am proficient in some instruments. And I have some. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll
Please
take
roll a
out
performance check.
my lute. Yeah.
All right.
And performance.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 13 on the dice for a total of 19.
Wow, not bad. Yeah, that's lovely, lass. Look how she's just matching his. Oh, it's going just perfectly. You can.
I'd also like to know I'm getting really into it and I'm not trying to be quiet as I continue to play and like build up the rhythm as Sony is getting more and more into his.
Yeah, so as your music is ringing off the walls, the dwarves stand up and sort of position themselves, looking down and up the tunnel, but they keep looking over their shoulder back at Stony as he's performing. And one of them says, "Is this the crescendo?" Aye, it sounds like it. And you guys perfectly match, or I should say, Sonny perfectly matches Stoney's finish with a flourish. And what is your augury?
Will I be harmed if I open that chest?
And is there a roll that I need to make, or is it just DM discretion?
Nope. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad results. Nothing for results that are especially good or bad, but it has to be kind of. I have to be very careful with augury, so I have to kind of form it in a yes or no type question. And I have to be very specific about the next action that I'm going to do. The other thing is it has to be about the results of a specific course of action that I plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So I'll be doing it within
So will
the
I
next.
be harmed if I open the chest?
Will I be harmed if I open the chest?
Okay. As you finish the spell, you feel like something changes in your surroundings, and you hear a rush in your ears, like white noise, and it gets louder and louder. And the hall in front of you, the little crevice in front of you, opens wide like you're coming into it, and the walls are just pouring blood, and the chest rushes toward your face, and then everything's normal again.
Oh! Oh!
Tony?
So, I believe that is woe.
And for the uninitiated?
Aye,
Oh.
that was anticlimactic, lad.
Yes,
Yeah.
if any one of us here opens that chest, we will be harmed. So, something is definitely wrong with that chest. We don't know what, but we do know that we will be harmed.
Well, it
Okay.
isn't what we came here for, so perhaps we let it be.
You don't think
What
it'll
if
chase
it
us, right?
follows us?
Yeah.
Yeah, or what if there's something really cool inside after it harms us?
I don't think that's how that works, Sunny.
Hmm.
Well, perhaps we could
What if it's just a
steal it
little-
into this crevice.
Oh,
Yeah, move your
Ow.
earth, girl.
Well, I start knocking on the walls and the ceiling, or
Yeah,
not the ceiling, the ground.
the top of the crevice is like a whole bunch of boulders just kind of held in place by the wall. You
Okay,
could potentially collapse it.
I can try, but I suggest us all being on the other side in the tunnel section before I do.
Oh, if
Good
you're trying to collapse that, we can certainly help.
Mhm.
But that
Really?
chest will be buried. We won't be
Oh.
able to open it.
I don't think anyone should open it.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Tony uses his little woo hand to open it while we're all on this side, and if anything bad happens, I stop and collapse the tunnel.
Can you collapse it immediately?
Immediately.
Well,
Pietro turns to the doors. How fast is that thing you were describing that you wanted to oil up?
are you talking to
that-
me, lad?
Yeah, that creature that shapeshifts. How fast is it?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen one. That's called a mimic.
No, they're not that fast.
Yeah, I don't
Or
think
we
they're
can just walk away. I guess I can be okay not knowing.
If you, yeah,
Well,
let's
I'm
have
not.
some-
I want to know. I spent 10
All right.
minutes doing a dance here.
Gregor
Go
says, well, I want to know too. There could be something good in there.
Go touch it with your hand, then.
No,
And
no, that's
Sunny,
it. Could be. Well, who's to say that it's a mimic? It could be trapped for all we know. Perhaps.
Okay. Last idea I'm going to throw out. What if we all just hit it at the exact same time with something
goodness.
big, and if there's something in there, it'll explode out?
all right. What?
It does appear to me that if it is a shapeshifter, then it probably doesn't actually have anything inside of it. It is probably just supposed to look like it does.
Okay.
Right, well, I think I've upset everyone now, so if we're
Should I throw another
going to
dagger at
attack
it?
it, I suppose we should.
What's a mimic beer run? Oh, lad, it'll eat you. I think I've never seen one either.
I guess the real question is, do you know if this mimic will chase us down if we leave it alone? Because we can just leave it alone and move on.
No idea.
Seal it in.
Yeah, let me throw another dagger at it. I won't miss this time.
Oh,
Sure.
You got this.
oh dear. And Fern pulls out her bow and arrow and readies it.
All right, Sunny, get
if
your.
everyone wants to shoot at it at the same time, you can. Yeah?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, Fern, you join me
Everybody
like that.
roll an attack. The dwarves can't because they have little hand axes. Let's say everybody throws right now.
I'm doing an Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
How
How
are we
long
going
have-
to all do it at once? Will
How long
somebody
have you
Alright.
been walking?
What'd you say? Rip?
Walking since we rested.
How long
Or
have we
since
been
we-
walking?
Yeah, how long have I been a spider, really?
Hours.
Oh, okay,
Unless-
then I'm probably not a spider
Okay,
anymore.
so you're normal. You
I'm
become a person.
normal, I guess.
Okay.
Normie
No more
normal.
spider time.
So, who's going to say on 3, on 4? What's the call?
On the count of 3. Everyone ready?
Do we go
On
on
three
3
or
or
after
after?
3?
On
Yeah.
3. As
Okay.
soon as
Alright.
I say 3, we all shoot.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Aye.
1, 2, 3.
Bloop.
Okay. The DC to hit this thing is a 12.
Nice, I got a 13.
All 4 dwarfs hit with their axes.
They threw their axes in there?
They're hand axes.
Oh,
They're
okay.
throwing axes.
Okay.
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 So if you hit an AC of 12, roll your damage.
I did.
8 from Pieta.
Wow.
And an 8 from Fern.
And an 8 from Sunny. This is great.
Handshake emoji, guys.
So let me go through you guys. Juliet, it was an 8.
Mhm.
And Sunny, an 8.
Yep.
And Pieta,
An 8.
8.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else? Rip,
12 from Rip.
12. And
up.
Stony,
So for Stony, 8 lightning damage, and CC dealt an additional 5.
oh boy. Okay, I got some counting to do. What you see is all of your. It looks like literally everybody hit. This thing opens up, the top opens and fangs come out and it starts scurrying towards you on these weird little claws. However, I got to count up the damage, so you can be screaming and commenting while I count, because I'm slow at that.
Yeah. Oh, ew, that's so ugly.
Oh, fascinating! How adorable!
Adorable!
He's a
It's
pet.
dead.
Aww.
Aw.
It stumbles
moving.
forward
I
and
go and start poking it.
it stumbles
don't-
forward and kind of the edges soften as it becomes more like a blob, and this long purple tongue kind of lolls on the floor. But
All right,
you
go get it. I know you want to retrieve that tongue, Sonny.
Yeah, I start like searching through it.
there's nothing to find in it, but behind it, which looks like little piles of poop, there are some gleaming things in there.
I'm
And the
gonna
poop
go.
is all dried up. It's like
Yeah, I'm
it's
gonna
like
go.
ashes with gleaming stuff in there.
CC,
Not bothered by
prestidigitation.
poop.
Clean
I'm
this up.
going.
Okay. Well, the poop is old and
Just an
dried and
outside
like
guy.
ashy, and you can just kind of kick it apart.
Or
And
now
just,
it's what-
or just clean
clean
it with prestidigitation. CC
Yeah.
just,
hmm
Oh,
Cece,
that's
kinda
better.
gross.
Yeah.
What you find is like a thick, wide bracelet, a copper bracelet with the symbol, the 8-pointed star.
Oh.
A couple of gold buttons, let's say 8 gold buttons, and 30 gold pieces.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hand
In
the bracelet
several little
directly to
piles.
Fern.
Okay.
Bracelet goes directly to Fern.
Well,
The buttons go directly to Sunny. And then I'm gonna count out the gold pieces among all 9 of us. Gotta
Okay.
include the dwarves. Oh, and
Can we
Grim.
just sell
right,
those buttons?
And Grim.
Did you need buttons, Pia?
Oh, no, I guess you could use them. But are they made out of gold or are they just gold colored?
They're made of gold.
I chomp on one to see if it's gold.
You leave a tooth mark in this poopy button.
I think it's gold.
Oh.
Didn't taste the best.
Hmm. Well, you could either use it on a garment piece or sell it.
Yeah, I would say
Um,
each button is probably worth 2 gold.
Wait, how many buttons were there again? My notes.
There were 8.
8. Okay.
Fern is looking at this bracelet. Do the stars resemble the kind of the 8-pointed stars?
It is.
Okay, so this looks like it's paraphernalia for. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like it seems like something that one of them would have worn. It's very nice. It's an ornate copper bracelet, but unfortunately, it's got the symbol of Lolth on it.
Well, I will look forward to destroying this later.
Well,
And
Melt
she
it.
puts it in her bag.
Well, I figured you could do something sneaky with it.
That as well. But ultimately, it will be a good craft project.
Oh, yeah.
it could
Oh,
be.
I love a good craft night.
It could be magical in nature. I would recommend holding on to it for at least an hour, and when you do, you might learn the properties of if there are any in this. No, normally, I would just cast a spell, but I am weak.
We get it.
Oh,
Just kidding.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that I was annoying you, Peter. With my, such a
No,
problem.
I'm sorry, Stony. I get it.
No.
You're useless right now, and you just really would like to remind us.
No,
you-
I just felt that I was normally more useful to this whole group here, but
It's funny.
no one wants to hear it.
Stony,
this is
your
not-
use
that's the
doesn't come
feedback
from
that
your
I'm getting.
spells. Your use comes from your knowledge and
Yeah,
your companionship, and
It also comes from my spells, though, right?
it also comes from your spells. Yeah,
Okay.
a little bit, but like yeah.
I thought you were useful before you were magic, though.
You were always magical.
I would take that as both of that as a compliment.
Good.
The dwarves are all slapping each other on the back. Our first kill. That was crazy. Did you see how that thing came charging out?
You guys did a really good job.
Thank you. Yeah. Good thing it was so
Yeah.
damn close.
Now you've seen
never
a mimic.
killed before?
What's that, Sonny?
You've never killed before?
Not a creature like this. No. And on this trip, of course. Our first
Okay.
kill for the trip.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we killed the things in the.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's okay. It was really
This one
scary.
felt
I'd forget it too, you know.
I try not to remember that cavern.
I try to forget a lot of things too. Well, onwards.
Okay.
Aye. So, Tompkin and Rocky are the leaders, and down we go, down the shaft. Before too long, let's say like you guys have been walking for probably 13 hours now. And down the same sooty shaft, suddenly the soot completely stops. And the long hall ahead of you is, as you walk slowly down it, it's pristine and dust-free, dirt-free. It's just pure stone looking like it's freshly cut.
I think we've found the end of the fire and the beginning of whatever this is.
And the soot stops abruptly, like there's a line in the whole thing.
Oh, have we seen any more of those? Oh, I was just gonna check if we'd seen any more of those tracks after where the mimic was. Okay.
Nope.
Should we try to put the lights out and go with stealth? Or do we think we're still too far away?
Well, I always recommend stealth.
I can carry. Wait, who's the one without dark vision?
Stony.
I can totally carry Stony. It'll be fine.
He could also maybe put his hand on your shoulder and you can like lead him that way, if that might be. I just want your hands to be free, in case you need them for something.
I look down at both the hands, one covered in a puppet. I was like, yeah, yeah, maybe someone else can leave so I can have one hand free.
Fern reaches out her hand to grab onto Stony's.
Stony reaches out across and holds it.
Well, like
She
that.
blows out the torch.
Okay, so the torches go out, and the weight of the mountain feels like it's on you now. You continue down into the dark, down this completely cleanly scrubbed hallway. There's no light in the distance. It's freakily clean. Can I get perception checks from everybody?
Are my hands sweaty? I feel like my hands are sweaty.
Yeah, your hands are fine. Might I remind you that we're trying to be stealthy, so quiet.
I know. I just didn't want your dagger to slip or anything because of on my behalf. I can get Cece over here to clean all this away.
Stony. This is not the time to freak out about your hands. Oh no. I was distracted.
Walk a little ahead, towards the front of the group, since she has longer dark vision.
Okay.
I got a 16 on perception.
Okay.
I got a dirty 1.
Both are distracted.
Sweaty hands.
Rip, what'd you get?
I had 10.
Oh man, the dwarves are rolling bad.
Oh no.
They all rolled bad.
I just put that die in timeout, so.
Okay. And
really messing with me
we
today.
hear what Pieta got?
Pieta got a mother heckin' 7.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
So everybody is moving as quietly as you can. Oh, we didn't roll stealth, but for now, we're going to say you're quiet. You're moving very quietly. The dwarves are pointing out very quietly how strange this is. There's no dust, no cobwebs. The soot line just stopped and was kind of erased.
Sorry, are our torches still lit?
No,
No.
you put them out.
That's right. Sorry, I blanked.
And those of you who can see in the dark are only seeing gray scale. You can see, most of you can see 30 feet in the dark. Stony is completely blind.
I
Funny,
can see
though.
60.
Oh, so Pieta and Sunny, you can see 60.
Can't Sunny
I
see
can
like
see 120.
Who can?
Sunny.
Sunny can see 120.
Oh, 120. Okay,
Yeah, that's why I said I got to the front of you.
right.
I also have 60, yeah.
Okay. So, Sunny, you noticed that you should be able to see clearly for 120 feet, but it looks misty about 60 feet ahead of you. No one else has noticed this.
Immediately upon noticing it, you know how the dwarf got us to stop earlier by putting his hand up? I'm going to attempt that motion without saying anything and kind of giggle to myself to see if it worked. Be like,
Let's see.
I know hand signals now.
Since you and 2 of the dwarves are leading, I'm going to roll for them and see if they get it. One of them doesn't see anything. He gets a natural 1. The other does. And he puts out a hand to stop anyone behind him. Rocky, the dwarf named Rocky, takes a couple more steps and then looks over his shoulder, seeing that everyone else has stopped.
The one that immediately stopped in his head using Awakened Mind, I'm going to be whispering. The mist is ahead, about 60 feet. Do you see it? Just in his mind.
Are you?
Yeah. I can hear your thoughts and
You
everything.
can see his forehead wrinkle, his brow. He's like really trying, and he grits his teeth, and you hear him yell in your ear or in your head. What did you say, lass? Is it a mist? What are you talking about?
Uh, you not see the mist still in his head. And then I'm gonna use Awakened Mind to tell Stony as well, because he can talk in people's heads.
Is the dwarf still able to think back to you?
Not when I connect to Stony.
You can see him like gritting his teeth. And he's mouthing the words, but with his lips closed, like.
Yeah. I'm going to tell Stony there's mist ahead, and last time creatures were hiding in there, and I'm scared.
There's. I'm sorry, say that again? There's mist ahead?
Yeah, we can't see through it. And I remember this from before.
When specifically again? Remind me.
When we were visiting Pocket and they were hiding.
Oh, I must have described it poorly. It looks like. It doesn't look like a thick mist. It looks like things are blurry. I said misty, but I meant like blurry. You can't see clearly.
Can we still see through it though?
You can see through it, yeah.
Oh,
But
okay,
it just looks slightly blurry.
Sorry, thought we couldn't see through it. Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
No worries. Then I'll probably just whisper. Okay, scratch that. I'll just whisper to everyone. It's weird up ahead. Like blurry, like my eyes. Like when you're really drunk and not everything's like yeah.
How far ahead?
A little over 60 feet from where I am.
Maybe we should throw stuff at it again. Worked last time.
Well, before we do that, perhaps Grim or maybe one of your companions, Rip, or even Cece, could go ahead.
All right. Well, Cece, I suppose, go and investigate.
All right. Cece flies forward. Can she see in the dark? It see in the dark.
I think so. Give me just one sec. I have to look this up every single time.
I remember you saying that she could, but I could also be remembering.
I believe that Cece has dark vision, but let me just check.
Yeah, I don't recall. Anything else? Anybody else?
Yes, Cece does have dark vision. So Cece, he will instruct Cece to send out an alert if something dangerous is ahead.
Okay.
If it's something hazardous, then I guess 1 beep. If it's something moving, 2 beeps. And
how would CC know if it's dangerous or not?
Magic.
Okay.
Well, she has an intelligence score, doesn't she?
Yes,
Yeah.
she has an intelligence of 10.
Okay, so we're going to just roll some stuff for CC as it floats forward.
Okay.
It slowly moves forward, kind of scanning the area. 30 feet. 40 feet, 50 feet. Can you roll a perception or investigation for CC?
No, Cece is more intelligent than Sunny.
So
AI.
that's
She's
going to be
roughly the
15 for
judgment
perception.
of the
15 for perception. Can CC talk back to you in your mind, or does she speak out loud?
No, she speaks out loud. There's not a lot said,
Alright.
like, about how homunculus servant works. I'm trying to see
Okay.
how far she can go. Like, I can send her out before. I think it's 120 feet, but I can't find that for some reason.
Well, with a familiar, it's 100, I think. Used to be, anyhow. So she goes 50 feet forward and just very slowly floating forward, scanning, and turns around, doesn't turn around, but you hear her voice echo down the hall. There is something that I sense that is here.
Mr. Ironbark.
I cannot see this thing, but it warps my vision ahead.
Stoney, have you heard of anything like this before? Anything we can do to counter the effects?
Based on
Tony, you can roll an Arcana check.
that works for me. That's gonna be very nice. A 23. I like to see that.
Yeah, you do. You start piecing things together. The hallway, which is 10 by 10, is completely clean. What could do that? What sort of thing could affect your line of sight and you still don't know what it is? There's something in this hall. Maybe it can move up and down the hall. And the first thing that pops into your mind is a gelatinous cube.
And you can't see it in the dark, but those with dark vision will see Stoney's expression go from consternation to realization, chilling, but then like a sudden just like giddiness that he gets within him. It could be, well, I maybe, but could be a gelatinous cube.
Ooh, do you eat those?
Not at all.
What's that mean?
Not at all. It's a being that is so very dangerous for adventurers, but it could have very, very useful practical purposes, as long as you know where it is and what it's doing. But normally, gelatinous cubes encounter their prey by being nearly see-through, and so in this particular environment, it thrives because, well, I mean, just look at how clean everything is, and just, wow, I must go over and investigate.
Well, hold
Wait.
on a second. One, you can't see anything,
Oh,
and
right.
I'm not letting you touch some kind of mutant jelly.
Yeah, that's the last thing. You don't want to get too close to them. Is like the cardinal rule of those. Stupid, you should be that close to them. Why can't just go walking up to it?
Yes, but
DC
if you
is
could,
10 feet away from it.
if you could harness its power, then you could use it for Well, I just mean you could use it as like a disposal system. Just imagine what sort of good it could do to just throw things away and it poof, be gone. All your
Like dead
waste.
bodies?
What's that?
Like dead bodies?
Exactly like dead bodies.
Or live ones. Um,
Oh, yes,
So-
or live ones. Though that would be
I hear they're really
terribly
good at trash.
horrific. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Either trash
I knew
or...
a druid who knew a ranger whose second cousin was a gelatinous cube, and he worked for the city as in sanitation. He was really good at his job.
don't want to know how that happened. Oh dear. Be that as it may, and as helpful as it might be for city services, it does appear that we need to move beyond this cube, and we need to move beyond it without it digesting us in the process.
Does it appear to be taking up the entire tunnel?
Yes.
Cool. Well, could we
use your
ask it to like squish to the side?
I don't.
Are they
I
nice?
don't- No. Well, they're not smart. They're really, really, really not smart, and they really kind of just kind of think about eating, and that's about it.
Similar
what
to
if
the
we-
black pudding earlier.
Yeah,
Huh.
they looked alike. I get it. All gloopy.
And
Well-
loopy.
Do we think they could perhaps be set on fire?
Yet the smile grows.
I don't think you
Give it a
can't
try.
not set it on fire.
Hmm.
I would like a
Worth a
sample
shot.
of one to study later, though.
Oh, we'll have to kill it first. So, well, I suppose we could try to light a torch and set some of its goo on fire.
Yeah.
I do have a couple oil flasks and alcohol
Yes.
flasks, but I prefer not to use those ones because those will be kind of handy later.
Oh, no, that's a great idea. What if we threw some oil over the side of the cube, and as soon as we do that, I will take my arrow and put it in the torch to light it on fire, and then shoot it into the oil as soon as it touches the cube.
I love this plan. Who's the best with aiming though? Because I'm not, great at the throwing.
I'm not very good at throwing either.
Well,
Yeah.
Surely, the rust got taken out. I think I can do it.
Yes, but before you begin, please, I must get one sample of this cube. I just to study.
But
We
how are
will
you gonna
It's
get it?
so- Yeah.
Well, perhaps I could scrape some off. I could electrify some off with a shocking grasp. Yes.
And you don't think it'll try to engulf you? How are you gonna distract it?
we not
I
get
thought they
some
were
of it
immobile.
after it's dead?
But
I
if it
suppose.
eats through everything, wouldn't it eat through your container?
Well, there are some things that are resistant to acids and bases.
Which are?
These glass vials that I have. Here's a sample of the black pudding that we encountered.
Oh. So maybe if we just get a really big glass vial and put it in there.
Or a stone chest. It doesn't seem to be eating the walls, as it were. Perhaps there are some...
Because if you know anything about rock, sand. Glass is made from sand, and sand comes from rock.
That is how that works.
Aye.
Doobie.
But how does this get to be clear if it comes from rock?
Oh,
Purification, lass. Purification. Now, we don't have any glass down here. So what are we gonna do?
Oh, I've got some spare vials. Cece, come back here and collect some samples for me.
Comes zooming.
I take one of my oil flasks and hand it to Pieta, and I only have 2.
Oh,
You guys
Remind me to
all
get some
hear
more
a
of these.
squelching sound.
Is it blurry or closer?
You can take a look and see.
I like to try to use Awakened Mind with it and make a connection in its head.
Okay, you can try.
You're gonna hear
Okay.
his stomach grumbling.
I shout at it in all the languages I know, which are not that many.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have a brain.
Yeah,
It's got an
Yeah.
intelligence of 1.
figured I'd try. All right. You got this, Pieta and Fern.
All right. Well, are you sure you don't want us to kill it first, Stony?
No, I want something fresh.
Oh,
It'll
dear.
only just take a moment.
Well,
right.
at least let Pieta light his torch first so that you can
Oh,
see
yes.
something.
I would like to see it.
Okay.
You
Guess
guys hear a squelching sound again.
All right. I'm gonna go
Pieta,
ahead and
please light your torch.
All right,
Yep.
so you light your torch. It's blurry, or it's slightly like your view down the hallway is slightly distorted about 20 feet away now.
Right. Well, now you can see it. So do your thing, and then we can light it on fire.
I hope it can get lit on fire.
What are you trying to do?
Pathetic.
Why don't we go ahead and roll initiative? Let's see. And if you guys want to
Roll
hold
tonight.
your turn until Pieta does his thing, you're welcome
Yeah.
to.
I will.
Yeah.
Curse to always have a high initiative.
You what?
Okay. Dwarves initiative as well. Did anyone get over a 20?
Pieta did
Okay. What's your score?
23.
Okay. Anyone over a 15?
Yes. Bunny got a 20.
Right. Sunny is incredible with these initiative rolls.
Well, she does have a +3, but yeah, it's a curse.
Not bad. Okay. Anyone over 10?
At a 15, right on the money.
Okay. Anyone else over 10? No? Bummer. Anyone over a 5?
Stony.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Stony got a 7.
Oh, you got a
Okay.
7?
Haha.
Don't do it, guys.
No.
Okay. There's our initiative. Pieta, you're up first.
Oh,
Oh?
Okay. How are we gonna? Because I'm gonna do the fire. Okay.
I'll hold my action to throw the torch. Or what am I doing?
I guess you can just do whatever.
Yeah, throw the
'Cause you're.
oil.
Oh yeah, I'll hold my action to throw the oil until Fern throws her. As soon as Fern throws her arrow.
Uh,
Okay.
wait. No. Covered in oil.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we want to
I
cover it in oil first because otherwise I think that arrow will probably extinguish the second it hits it unless there's something to like combust.
gotcha. Okay, cool. How many oil flasks do I have? Do I just throw them all?
I
You can
only
throw one.
gave you one.
I guess you
Oh,
could throw
okay.
two,
I
but
don't
you'd have
know.
less of a, you'd have a higher DC to hit it. One is enough. I mean, one is plenty
Yeah,
of
I'll just
oil
throw
to.
one.
Okay. And go ahead and roll to hit. It's easy to hit
That
this
is a
thing. It's the whole hallway.
okay, cool. It's a 10.
Okay, a 10. Your vial hits but doesn't break. It's just like suspended in the goo and it's slowly lowering. It just
Oh
kind
dear.
of squelches in there. Anything else, Pieta?
Good question. Um, n- no,
Okay.
nothing else.
Again, you guys are about 20 feet away. This thing has been moving forward. Sonny, you're up.
Yeah. I am going to take out another flask of oil, seeing that he didn't break his, and I'm going to uncork it and toss it. And hopefully most of it will land on it and not spill out as I toss it, and
Okay.
it'll be fine. And that's what's happening.
Sure.
I guess we could have just like sprayed it on it and then walked back. Like it's not attacking.
Yeah,
I doubt it has
that's
a
true.
reaction attack.
Oh, do I get to add anything to my throw?
Um, if you're putting your, if you're making Grim go imp form, he can give you the help action. But it's a low DC to hit.
Yeah, well, I got a 2
I
and a
mean,
3 on the dice. So as I uncork it, I toss it, but like my hands are now covered in oil and it like splits and literally 10 feet in front of me just splashes on the ground.
okay, so there's oil on the ground. Got it.
That might be beneficial,
Yeah,
actually.
I turn to the group and be like,
Wow.
I totally meant to do that. Yeah,
That's pretty smart.
yeah.
It'll walk over it. Yeah, nice job.
And then I take a 5 feet backwards.
Okay. Rip.
Um, Rip is quickly losing faith in this plan, but I don't want to not back up my friends. So I'm gonna get. You said it's 25 feet away from us?
20.
20. Perfect. Then I would like to use Druidcraft to just spark a little spark. And Druidcraft has a range of 30 feet. Could I do the one that's inside of it? A little spark inside the little glass bottle that's inside gelatinous.
Wow. Yeah, because you can see it. It's just floating in this. Yeah, I love that.
Smart.
Just a little spark, and then I guess it'll explode. So I don't know how you want to do that, Jack.
Okay, so you target this little glass vial that you can see the
Yeah.
oil is still in as it's
Yeah.
slowly sinking down inside of this nothing, just through the air, looks like. And you see your spark start inside that vial, and just the tiniest puff of brightness lights up. But since there's no oxygen in there, it just goes out. And so the vial is still lit, still slowly sinking.
Guys, I don't. This is not. Um. This is
No,
not
Sunny
working the way
solved
we
it.
planned.
We just gotta light the ground on fire and it'll walk over it. It's done.
Um,
Anything else, Rip?
Nope. Not at
Tompkin,
this time.
it's Tompkin's turn. He looks at you guys and he kind of looks at the other dwarves and say, "You're at a loss, I can tell." And he starts backing up. He walks back like 30 feet. Um, After him, Rocky does the same.
They have no faith in us.
Same cadence and everything.
The thing, the blurriness gets closer until it's within just a few feet of you guys, and it's going
I have to
to.
back up.
Yeah, you forgot to. So did Pieta. Um, let's see.
Yeah, I didn't
So
realize it was coming close.
Sunny was up front.
Mhm.
Pieta came up front to throw something. So it's between you two. Pieta, you don't even really see what's coming, but you feel. Ooh, does a 19 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
You feel like a splash of something hit you, and it burns so bad.
Ooh! Ow! What the? And
You
he
take
like
10 points of acid damage, and you see this thing retracting. It was like almost like a bubble reached out and tried to grab you. You were still 5 feet away, and it moved as far as it could to do that. So fortunately, it can't keep moving on top of you. But you take 10 points of acid damage, and let's see. Yeah, that's it. That's all it can do. Stony's turn.
Um, so has
Stony,
Stony
you're not in the front line, so you're like 10 feet away from this thing.
uh a torch has been lit, right? You can see this thing. It's kind
Yeah.
of okay.
Well, you can't really see it. It's just kind of it just distorts the tunnel behind it.
Right. So has
It's
does
very clear.
does Stony have the sample yet or no?
No, but Sunny has an open vial in her hand.
She's gonna command Cece to go and get a
Try to
sample.
scoop a chunk.
Yeah, that's a
All
bonus
right.
action, and then he's also going to back up.
All right. Cece can't just get a sample. We're gonna have to roll Cece's dexterity check. Like
Okay.
yeah, let's just do a straight dexterity check to see if it can get close enough and scoop out a chunk and get away. Because it's practically invisible.
Well, it's a good thing Cece's pretty nimble. She has a +2 to Dex. That makes it a 15.
Just short. You needed a 16. So as she swoops in, she misjudges the distance and bumps into this thing and takes 10 points of acid damage.
Oh.
Goodbye, Cece.
No.
Feathers and Ghost Arc.
Wait. Let me see how much health this thing has. They don't set this up. very usefully.
What are you using to find it?
Okay, yeah. Cece's dead.
Oh, so
No.
Cece just sort of winks out of existence. Is that right? Or does she get stuck in there and she's still around, but she has to be fixed?
So Cece sort of shrinks uh back into the cube. It looks like Stoney's old thing they used to fiddle with.
Hmm. And so it's just kind of stuck, slowly sliding down toward the floor in this jelly. Okay.
That didn't work.
Oh no.
What's your action?
Um what can I do?
All kinds of stuff.
Dance at it.
You could cry. You could flee. You throw something at it.
Torch the ground.
Chop it apart.
Run away.
Sure. Um um despite all those things, Stoney goes, "Well, I'm out of things to do. That sucks. I'll just keep going this way until you all figure it out."
So Stony backs up. Okay.
Stoney,
Miles, you
your
wanna-
spells don't make up all of you. You can do other things.
Oh, fine. And he'll he'll fire off his little gem node, so a little magical energy sort of swirl from the center of his chest out through his armor, and he will attempt to zap it with a lightning bolt, perhaps
Okay.
attempting to light the oil on fire.
Good.
How does a 12 hit?
It hits. And you're aiming for the vial inside, or you're aiming for the oil on the ground?
I guess the oil on the ground
Okay, sure, you can hit that.
to light it on fire.
Oh, yeah, so it hits. So you're not doing damage to the thing, you're just lighting the oil on fire. Got it.
Yeah.
So whoosh, a wall of fire springs up right under Sunny's feet practically. Let's say it's in that 5 feet of space between her and the gelatinous cube. Anything else, Stony?
That's it.
You've backed up 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Fern, you are 10 feet away with your bow drawn.
Okay. Oh, I can't do what I was gonna do because Sunny is right in front of it.
She's
Okay.
Yeah, she's 5 feet from it. But there's fire. It's burning.
Yeah. Oh, the cube is burning?
No, the ground between it and Sunny is burning.
Right. Okay. Well, good job setting it on fire. And now let's see if we can get the thing to walk through it. And she moves back, uses her movement to move back, and then she's going to point at the cube, and a bell will toll. And
Actually, Juliet, the thing has been harmed. Because the
Okay.
oil, you're going downhill, the oil that Sonny spilled on the floor is rolling downhill toward the thing, and you see the front edges being burned.
Yes.
It just took
Crispy.
a tiny bit of fire damage, so you can roll the higher Toll the Dead damage.
Crispy, crispy. Okay, well, the gelatin needs to make a wisdom save for me.
Oh boy. I was going to say it's just going to straight up fail, but it could potentially do it. With a natural 1 and a -2, it gets a -1 on its wisdom save.
That means it takes even more, right? Even more damage? No. Okay, so that means that this
Definitely a failure.
guy is going to take, it's going to take 9 necrotic damage.
Ooh. So when you guys see her cast the spell, these black kind of veins erupt through the thing and then shrink away. You hear it, a galoppy kind of whine in the air.
Yes, I
Anything
know,
else?
it hurt. Come closer. She's goading it.
Anything else, Fern?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Two dwarves who were behind you guys, they were 15 feet away. They are going to try to get up to the fire and chop at it with their axes. Let's see. Hit and hit. So their axes both do. They're just kind of tearing out chunks and then they retreat another 15 feet. So they're still 15 feet away from it. So, but that's 8 more damage. Okay. That brings us back to the top of the round, Pieta. You are standing right next to this thing, and it's coming forward through the fire.
Okie dokie. Um. What the hell can attack? What the hell can hurt this thing? I'm guessing nothing physical. Let's see. What do I got?
You would have noticed that the dwarves just hacked chunks out of it with their axes,
Okay.
and the fire is burning it, and Juliet did affect it with her spell.
Okay. I'm gonna use my dagger to attack. Um, by yeah.
So you're slashing
Since
at
I'm
it with your dagger. Got it.
yeah. Okay. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay, that is a 7.
7 damage. Got it.
And then I'm going to back the hell up.
Okay. You retreat. Stunny.
Um, yep, go ahead.
Oh, did you have something else you
Notice
wanted to do, Pieta?
I just want to make sure I'm further than 15 feet away.
Yeah, you are 30 feet away.
Sweet.
Sunny.
Yeah. Noticing that everyone else is like running back, and I thought, okay, yeah, I'll go join. So I run 30 feet back, and then as I'm running, I have a Grim over my shoulder cough out a Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well, one is a nat 1, and the other is a 9 plus. What's my Eldritch Blast? Sorry. 9 plus 6, so 15 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. So, D10. Man, that's unfortunate. That's a 1 on the D10 plus 4 for a total of 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
And
for
that will
each
be my turn.
thingy.
Anything else, Sunny?
Nope.
Okay. How far back do you went 30 feet back, right?
I went 30 feet, yeah.
Okay. Rip.
Cool. Oh. Um. Forgot to use my reaction when it got so close to me. That's fine. Um. Cool. I am also going to get the hell away from it and take all 30 feet of my movement. Um. And as I'm backing away, I am going to try and poison spray this thing.
Okay.
No thank you from me. That's an 11.
11 does not hit. Wait a minute. Yes, 11 absolutely hits.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Little poison damage for it. 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Sixes all the time.
You see the poison kind of running down. It looks like almost in the air, just slowly sliding down. But you can see some like, you know how when you drop a bit of food coloring into water, it slowly spreads out. You can see
Yeah.
that the poison is doing, just leaking. So now you have something you can see. This green goo kind of coloration is
Yeah.
spreading from the spot that it hit.
Get
I
'em.
guess it's green. What color is your poison? Green or something else?
Like an olive green kind of sickly.
Okay. Disgusting green.
Yeah.
All
Gross
right, cool.
green. And that's all my
Pumpkin.
things now that I'm far
Yeah.
away.
Tompkin is going to pick up a rock off the side of the tunnel and just hurl it, and it thunk, stick, splat, and it just starts going down. But he does one more point of damage. Rocky will see that and take a bigger rock and throw it and hit and does another point of damage. And both of them will continue retreating. The thing slides forward. It kind of lurches as it covers the oil. The fire goes out because there's no oxygen to feed it. You can see the oil kind of absorbing in through the bottom, much like the poison did on the front. And this thing is going to come right up to the two dwarves, Old Beer Run and Gregor, and take a shot at one of them with its pseudopod and hit,
No.
doing 10 points of acid damage to a dwarf.
Why didn't they run?
They did. They had to run up, hit it, and run back, and it caught them. Yeah. So no, let's hit Gregor again. Gregor takes 10 points of damage. He's still up, but he's stumbling, and both of them look like they're ready to run. And that brings
They're
us to
stressing me out.
Stony.
Stony will continue backing up and firing from his little gem node blaster.
Okay.
Oh, cube. It's so cubey. All right, how's about an 11?
Your tiny cube is trapped in the big cube. And 11 hits.
Perfect. 6 plus 6 for 12. 12 lightning damage.
Lightning. All right. This thing is starting to look wobbly. Like you can see it now because it's distorted in many areas. Pieces of it are starting to slide off as this lightning just carves a path right through it, and the whole thing has little sparks going off inside of it. And as the lightning subsides, this thing is looking rough. Anything else, Stony?
Continues backing up.
Okay. Fern.
All right. She is going to go back to using her bow like she was going to, and she's going to aim and fire. And that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And because she has a bunch of allies right there with that view of it, she's going to also get sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is, well, she didn't roll great. That is 8 damaged, though.
Ooh. The whole thing trembles and continues to try to slide forward as the two dwarves right next to it both take a swing at it. One of them hits and carves out, oh my gosh, only 1 point of damage. Oh my gosh. This thing, so you can see from the glistening of the torchlight, the top of it doesn't reach to the ceiling anymore. It's kind of sloughing down and angling and almost starting to roll forward. But that brings us back to the top of the round, Pieta.
How far away is it from me now? That it's going forward?
About 15 feet.
Okay. Oh yeah, I got enough distance for this. I go. Actually, I don't even. The range for my dagger is 20 feet. Yeah, I don't even need to move. So I chunk my dagger at it.
Okay,
Does a 12 hit?
it does.
Yippee. That is another 7 points of damage.
All right. You see that Fern's arrow is inside of this thing, and it's slowly just falling apart as the acid is working. This arrow is lost. It's
Mm-hmm.
the wood is kind of splintering off in every direction. You have something to throw for though, and your dagger, and it hits. You must have lucked out and hit the perfect spot, because as your dagger plunges in, everything that's suspended in it just drops to the ground, and this thing becomes a puddle that spreads like splashing in every direction and sliding back down the hall away from you guys. And
Yeah.
whatever was stuck in it is now on the floor, including your dagger that would have been lost if you hadn't erased this thing.
You keep forgetting it comes back to me.
Oh, I do keep forgetting. But if it's stuck in there, it won't come back, would it?
Oh, I don't know.
Teleport
If
back,
it,
or does it just
it,
fly back?
Yeah.
Let me see.
It teleports
uh,
back?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I have to
Then
get
it
in
believe
the
would
house
not have
strong.
gotten stuck. And I do keep forgetting.
it
Anyway,
He returns
you
to wield his
killed it.
hand
You're
immediately
you're
after it's used.
okay, so just appears back in your hand. Got it. Maybe I'll remember this time. Anyway, your dagger comes back to your hand, and the big thing has splashed down, and it's going down the drain in the distance.
Well, I suppose you can get your sample now, Stony.
Hurry before it goes down the drain! Hurry before it goes down the drain!
Yes, yes. I'm already hastily making my way over. Obviously.
Hurry!
Can you not see how fast I'm going?
Very smart of them
That
to put a
made it.
drain in this hidden tunnel.
I was about to say that. I'm impressed with the engineering.
So Stony goes over and he picks up the vial, picks up the cube of CC. He pockets CC, and with his gloves still on, he will scoop some of the gelatinous cube into a vial, cork it, pocket that, satisfied with the amount that he has, and then he's going to pull out CC one more time. His hand is going to glow underneath. Several arcane runes are going to appear in a flash of blinding light. He sort of like covers his eyes, and when he does, CC springs back to life.
Right. Very cool.
Oh, Cece, you're back. Oh,
She like bobs up and down.
Affirmative, not Master Ironbark.
is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you guys? How are the dwarves?
I feel
Gregor's
great.
the only one who got hit. He's like, "That's fucking stings. I can't believe it got me again."
Nah, I got me too,
Well,
bro.
you know, you gotta stay back from it, and I'll expend a use of my healer's kit to patch him up again.
Piet is also hurt. I forgot about that.
And Pieta.
I use
I'll take
my
a couple
key
minutes.
point to I use a key point to heal.
You guys
Alrighty.
see, it's been so long since we had fights. I'm just pulling out all the old, like, classic D&D cavern stuff. This is fun. So down
Was
we go.
there? I was gonna
What?
say, was there any other items that we did not throw into the gelatinous cube that had it?
No, unfortunately, there were not.
Okay.
Because anything that was not made of metal or glass or metal or stone would have dissolved. So there's nothing in there.
It's a hungry
Jeez.
cube.
Hold on. Do an investigation of the area where the thing collapsed.
All right.
Gregor gets 5 hit points back, just so he knows.
9?
5.
5. Got it.
Probably 16 for investigation, and as I start looking around, I'm going to shout over to Fern, "Hey Fern, this reminds me, Stoney said he's better at this than you are." As I continue looking.
What? What? Better at... I'm sorry, what? Better at what?
Investigating, looking at things.
Yes, I have a knack for finding things. Rather in the immediate area. I may not be good at sensing things, like perhaps you are, but we all have our strengths and weaknesses, of course.
Are you trying to tell me that I have a weakness?
Well, yes. But I'm not the one who's trying to tell you that. I never was trying to tell you that. I just thought it was something that everyone knew. We all have our
Everyone
weaknesses.
knows my weakness.
Well, no.
She's
that's not
getting
what I'm saying.
visibly
No, he did.
flustered.
No,
What was
not
that?
no. I'm saying just everyone has a weakness. Getting to know you, I know that your strength lies elsewhere.
Hey,
And-
I'm gonna take your shovel back, Stony.
What? My shovel?
Yeah, you're really digging yourself a hole here. So, anyways, how?
What
you
hole
sh-
am I
I just
digging?
had to let my friend know what you said about her. Sorry, Stoney.
Why is there a need to be sorry? I have weaknesses. We all have strengths and weaknesses. I am not as...
No, but you specifically said you were just better at it. You didn't say it was a weakness of hers.
Stony, you're not helping.
I don't
Well,
understand.
I'm helping
the problem.
Fern.
Could someone help
It's
me?
fine.
Whatever.
I-
What?
Like his
It's
weakness.
fine. I'll
I
just
fear-
go
I fear...
with my weak self.
Who said that you were weak? I think
you
that
did.
you
I'm
are
not
very
really following
strong. Everyone here thinks that you are strong.
Do they? You were just saying that everyone knows my weakness.
That's not what I was saying. I was saying that everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I just happen to be better at investigating things. There's nothing wrong with that.
To be fair, strong is a weakness of Stoney's. He is not very strong.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not either.
Exactly. Plus, you're better at being quiet. I'm terrible at that.
Yeah, we all know that
Bad
one.
at being quiet.
See?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having weaknesses. We cover each other's bases.
I can think a couple more you weaknesses, boyo.
Oh, really? I suppose they
Aye.
can be obvious times.
They're going to help you guys look through this collapsed thing. So, Sonny rolled an investigation of 16. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Stony rolled a 23.
Fern is also going to investigate.
Oh, no.
The game decided to give me a natural 20 for this one.
Which
Yeah.
equals a total of?
20.
Okay.
Got a 10.
All right. Rip, you going to investigate or no?
Sure, why not? I got a 16.
Okay.
Brought my
Oh,
eyeballs
no.
with me this time.
Good.
Sorry.
So we'll go in order from best investigation down. Stony, you find a tiny item. It's a small gold ring with an insignia on it, which you recognize as one of the houses, one of the noble houses from Iman.
It seems that there's a ring here with an insignia from one of the noble houses in Iman. Pardon me.
It's a gold ring, probably worth about 50 gold. It's very nice.
Is it Beran? Am I speaking to Beran? Do you recognize this?
I don't know what. I mean, it's a ring. I don't know what else I can tell you, boyo.
The insignia, yes.
Oh, no, never seen it before. Should I?
I know.
Dang, bless.
Thank you.
Just perhaps I wondered if you had known the noble house of Iman that this belongs to. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Can't say if I do.
presume. I just. Well, never mind. I think I am learning that my weakness is that I run my mouth too much. So I shall stop talking.
That's the one I was going to point out before.
Yes.
Okay, we had two 16s. That was
We had a
Rip
natural 20.
and Sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, we had a natural 20. Pieta, you find a all in one place a collection of three silver buckles, like off against the wall. And they seem to be, there's no belt or whatever was attached to them, but they seem to be really nice, solid silver. Okay, the two 16s.
He puts that in it.
You, Rip and Sunny, you guys find several scattered around arrowheads. Some stone like flint, some metal, all usable, all very clean. like pristine. I would say a total of maybe 10 arrowheads that y'all find.
I
Look, this one
pick up
kind of has
half of
a
them.
bluish sheen. Look, check out this one.
These aren't useful to me. I don't like them. I toss them into your hands.
Oh,
And Fern, you find your disintegrating arrow and the flask of oil.
Fern picks up the kind of disintegrating flask and stares at it, kind of looks over at Stony holding his ring. Like,
The flask itself is fine. There's still oil in it. The cork in the top is kind of corroded and looks like it might break apart.
she's gonna pocket the oil while she's muttering, "Ring with a signet, House of Imad."
Rip sees Fern's sad arrow that disintegrated and takes the arrowheads over and just kind of gently places them in her hands. I'm sorry about your arrow. It happens.
Oh,
Maybe you
it's
can
okay.
make some more.
Oh, definitely. I do have
Yeah.
some more back here, but these will be
Oh.
helpful.
Good. Yeah, I'm a terrible shot, so I shouldn't have those.
Thank you.
Okay. And as we continue down into the dark, that's where we'll end tonight's episode. This was episode 57, ladies and gentlemen. No, 56. 56. So when we're marking that that number on our, what is it called? It's called a video. Yeah, on our stored video, we numbers 56. Okay. Thanks everybody for sticking with us through that nonsense. That was fun for me. I thought it was kind of a throwback night. We got more coming. So we'll see you again next week. Any last words, guys? Not last words, but for tonight.
Oh dear.
Hey, hello.
Festoon.
word.
I like that word. Festoon.
Any final things to say? Festoon. That is a good final word.
Festoon.
Festoon
Like
the
that.
walls with gelatinous cube blobs glops. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, go get some slime to play with this week.
That's right. And we'll see you
Yeah.
next week in the deep dark caves. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.